African News Update on Top Accolade News. From politics to sports, the stories tonight cut the hearts of power, progress, and people's daily lives. These headlines aren't just events, they're signals of where Africa and the world are headed. Let's get into it. Nigerian Atiku declares full support for ADC's 2027 flag bearer. Ghana pushes digital trade to drive Africa's economic future. Zimbabwe's lithium exports surge 30%. Human rights groups challenge Eswatini over US deportees. We start today with Nigerian politics. Nigerian Atiku declares full support for ADC's 2027 flag bearer. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has assured party members that the African Democratic Congress will not impose a presidential candidate ahead of 2027 elections, stressing that they will support whoever emerges through a free and fair primary. Speaking in Lagos during a welcome event for new defectors where ADC leaders received members, Atiku, represented by Professor Ola Olateju, said the party would provide a level playing field for all aspirants. He emphasized that the ADC's choice must reflect the will of Nigerians, declaring, leadership is not imposed, it is earned at the ballots. From the political arena in Lagos to the digital frontier in Accra, Africa is moving on multiple fronts, not just in who leads, but in how the continent leads. Ghana pushes digital trade to drive Africa's economic future. Ghana's Deputy Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Honorable Mohamed Adam, highlighted the country's commitment to digital transformation as key to Africa's economic integration and growth under the AfCFTA during the African Business Festival, the CEOs Connect Summit in Accra. Speaking on behalf of the sector minister, he emphasized Ghana's initiative in e-governance, digital financial inclusion, and broadband expansion, while urging startups, fintechs, and investors to leverage digital tools to scale and innovate. The Honorable stressed that Africa must move from being a consumer to a producer of technology, calling for collaboration between government, the private sector, and academia. He concluded the future of Africa's business lies not just in its market, but in its innovation. If we digitalize Africa, we globalize Africa. From Ghana's push to digitize Africa to Zimbabwe's mineral boom, the continent is unleashing innovation and resources to power its future, as Zimbabwe's lithium exports surged 30%. Zimbabwe's lithium exports jumped 30% in the first half of 2025, reaching 586,197 metric tons, up from 451,824 tons in the same period last year, as the country strengthens its position in the electric vehicle and battery supply chain. The surge coincides with over $1.4 billion in Chinese investments since 2021, new projects from British, Canadian, Australian, and Irish firms, and government initiatives to boost local beneficiation, including a pilot lithium-ion battery by state-owned Verify Engineering. With raw lithium export ban planned for 2027, major processing facilities are under construction, and Zimbabwe's lithium sector will take center stage at African Mining Week 2025 in Cape Town. Analysts say the Southern African nation is no longer just a supplier, it is shaping a global clean energy future, proving that Zimbabwe's lithium will soon power the world. While Zimbabwe powers ahead in the global clean energy race, not every headline from the region is about growth, as human rights groups challenge Eswatini over US deportees. Human rights lawyers and NGOs in Eswatini are suing the government for accepting 5 deportees from the United States without parliamentary approval, calling the secret deal with the Trump administration unconstitutional. The deportees from Vietnam, Jamaica, Laos, Yemen, and Cuba were flown into the country in July and are being held in solitary confinement at the overcrowded Mastava Correctional Center, which is over 190% capacity. Lawyers argue that the due process was violated and no one has had access to the prisoners. The High Court hearing, originally scheduled for Friday, was postponed to the 25th of September after the government failed to file response papers. Critics warn that the move risks turning Eswatini into a holding pen for the world's unwanted criminals. You're watching the African News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. Still in international relations, UK pays $4 million compensation over Kenya wildfire. The UK government has agreed to pay $4 million to over 7,000 residents of Laidaga, Kenya, after a 2021 wildfire sparked by British military exercise devastated a nature reserve and caused widespread smoke nuisance. While London expressed regret over the delayed resolution, the payout underscores how military mistakes can leave scars that money alone cannot erase. Moving to crime. Cape Town Mayor urges expanded policing power. Cape Town Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis has called on national authorities to grant the city more investigative powers as gang-related murders spike, including the killing of 3-month-old baby last Friday. The infant was killed when 2 gunmen opened fire on a woman carrying the child. The city's anti-gang unit is reportedly under-resourced, with officers sharing only 5 working vehicles. Hill-Lewis said a proposal has been submitted to allow municipal police to investigate crimes, aiming to improve conviction for gang, gun, and drug offenses. He warned that resisting these powers undermines public safety, noting that when babies are not safe in their cradles, we can no longer wait for bureaucracy to catch up with violence. From the harsh realities of gang violence in Cape Town to the high-stakes drama of reality TV, Live in Africa swings between tragedy and entertainment. Victory and Gigi Jasmine evicted from Big Brother Naija 10/10 house. In a dramatic Sunday eviction, Victory and Gigi Jasmine were ousted from the Big Brother Naija 10/10 house, becoming the 5th and 6th contestants to leave the show. The voting chart placed Gigi at the bottom with 1.51%, followed by Victory at 2.15% and Ibata at 2.22%. Victory's journey featured a head of house win, a brave situationship with Gigi, and his open affection for Joanna, while Gigi, known for her lively gist, bowed out at the 4th week with gratitude. With 22 housemates still competing and 6 weeks to go, fans are reminded that in Big Brother Naija, popularity can vanish faster than the eviction lights. From the drama inside the Big Brother house to the roar of fans in Luanda, Angola crushes Mali 70-43 to reclaim AfroBasket title after 12 years. Angola stormed past Mali 70-43 in the AfroBasket 2025 final at Luanda's Kilamba Arena, securing their first continental crown since 2013 before a roaring crowd of 12,700. Led by Chide Duada's 16 points and MVP chants, alongside Celton Miguel's 12, Angola completed a flawless 6-0-1 to clinch their 12th AfroBasket championship. Mali, despite a historic first final appearance, managed just 43 points, the lowest in a title game in 3 decades. For Angolans, the victory was more than a trophy. It was a homecoming to dominance, proving once again that Angola rise, Africa basketball bows. From ballot to basketball courts, these stories show nations fighting to shape their destiny. Some with innovation, some with resilience, others still wrestling with justice. And that's the heartbeat of the news, a reminder that progress is always contested, but never out of reach. I am Ojoromi Okocha. Thanks for joining us. Do stay informed, stay safe, and join us again for more news shaping Africa and the world. Do have a wonderful day. and keep watching the African News Update on Top Accolade News.